Hello sports fans, so today I want to replace this rear window. Now I've been looking online trying to find one that I can buy without paying silly amounts of money, excess of £500 plus import taxes. It just wasn't worth it, and they're not even that great by the looks of it. I'm pretty sure I could do better, so I'm going to have a go myself. So what I'm going to try and do is make a Lambo style window where this sort of lifts up. Just a couple of simple latches, a seal around the edge, keep it watertight. I need to strip the old interior out and expose the inside of the window, and then work out how we're going to get it out without breaking it. So in this video I'm going to show you step by step all the way of me creating it, making it, and any of the parts that I've used. Right. I'll show you on the GoPro, so I can't bother to get my other camera out, but I'll try and get this window out without breaking it. What's the best I can do without breaking it? I'm not confident. Right, so I've got these long Stanley blades. I'm going to try and get that down into here, get it started. I'm going to try the old hot blade trick, warm it up and just push it in, see if we can get it started. Going red. What I've done is bent it. Right, I've done it. It's broken through, you can just see it there. Now, what I've got to do is wait for me a little saw thing that I've ordered on eBay. So I bought this window remover from eBay. It comes with like a spike that you put through the window, but it's not very good. So I'm going to try my best to get this in and get the window out. And I have cut a toe plate out of a bit of old stuff that I had from an old job that I did. Don't worry, that's going on the inside. Okay, so the window's out. As you can see, it's a little bit of the old rubber sort of grip feel stuff that I need to get off. I'm just going to hit that with a wire brush. But yeah, she's out. Well, I was going to spray all of this bit around here before I put this trim on, but I'm running out of time. I want it to dry, so I might have to pull it off, but I want to see how this trim fit. And it's okay, but it's not as good as it could be. It's a lot thicker than what I thought. I mean, it looks alright, but it's not ideal. But hey ho, I'll try and just seal it up for tonight, and I'll work on it again tomorrow.
So
I bought these hinges. So they're basically furniture hinges. As you can see, this is it in its open position. So the idea will be I'm going to mount that onto the roof on the inside of the chimney, and it will open up and give me the clearance for my door. That's what it looks like in the closed position. So I've got some 4mm steel, and I'm going to have a go at cutting this for the end of my bracket to go on, and then I'm going to have a go at trying to bend it, see how we get on. But if I can't bend it, then I might have to either buy something or go back to the drawing board. We will see. Well, I have absolutely battered this bit of steel here into shape. I stuck it in a vise and just started walloping it. I've got it to a rough shape. It's pretty sturdy, I have to say. So let's offer it up to the car, see how much I need to cut off.
15 minutes later.
What a nightmare. So I tried bending the steel and I couldn't bend it. It was far too hard. I mean, unless you've got a welder and a bit of a know-how, I think that's going to be too hard. So I had to basically make up these templates out of aluminium. They're still quite hard. They don't look like they're going to go far. So made 2 of them up for either side. So let's get these hinges attached to them, get it offered up into the car. Okay, so I better explain sort of what I'm doing here. So I've made these brackets up that are actually going to bolt straight onto the body of the car. So these parts here are going to fit into some existing holes on the Jimny. So basically between the B and the C post along the top of the roof, there's these holes that already exist, and they are basically exactly where I want to put my hinges. So without drilling loads of other holes, I've made these sort of templates here which are going to slide inside of them gaps. Excuse the terrible welding, but I basically wanted to weld a captive nut on there, and I've made steel plates which sandwich the aluminium, so that's basically going to stop as these bolts are tightened, this aluminium bowing inward, as the metal's obviously stronger than the alley. So that the idea of that there is just to stop any movement, any bending. I do want to make something better than this. It's a bit Heath Robinson really. I'm going to spray it up and make it look nice. It doesn't have to be, you know, super strong. It's only supporting a window, but I would like something better. So I've actually made a little template that I'm going to might get something fabricated where I can get the metal bent properly instead of me trying to do it in an old vise. But yeah, so the hinge is going to attach, you know, this is on the body of the car, this hinge is about to attach on here, so I just need to now work out where in relation this is. So I'm going to bolt this into the car and get these on to my temporary window that I've got made up, and just try and work out the sort of the distances, drill some holes and then give them a lick of paint, I think. Right, so this is going to go into place something like that. You probably can't see very much from that angle, but so what I've got to try and do, as you can see, is I have cut that at an angle, and I'm going to use a magnet like that and a little bit of super glue, an activator, to sort of get it up into this position. It's quite tricky, and then glue it into place so that when I take the magnet off I can just push my bolts in without it dropping about, because you're never going to get your fingers in there to hold it, so it's a bit of a cheat really. Let's hope it works. In theory it should work, but in practice we'll see. That was a lot more difficult than I expected. But it's up there. They're bloody 10 mil now. Got it, 10 mil. 10 mil mouth. Do you know why I call it a mouth? Because it's not as big as a rat. Right, that's all nipped up. Time to put our hinge into position and mark it up. Quick little spray and I am done for the day. Good morning, sports fans, and what a beautiful day it is too. Right, today's mission, get these brackets fixed. As you can see, I've bolted them into place. I'm probably going to rivet them a bit nearer the time, but I want to get them in and out for now. So yeah, let's get them fitted to the car, see if we can get the window open for the first time today. Okay, so brackets and hinges are now attached. Again, I've just bolted them on for now so I can take them off at the end. Don't forget, this is just a template. I'm not going to have a cow as my window, even if I do spray it. This is literally just a template. So let's get these bits of wood off and let's open it for the first time. I'm a bit nervous. Let's get it off. This is it, moment of truth. Will it open? Don't stay open, but it works. Look at that. Oh yeah.
تكنولوجيا عشدنها تكنولوجيا.
Now it's time to work on my latches. These are the latches that I have bought off of eBay. Now it's like a little rant alert here. Basically, I've been trying to get hold of these latches with the same key. So I didn't want two latches with different locks on them, so you'd have two sets of keys. I wanted them so they had the same key. Now I kid you not, I messaged about 20 sellers on eBay with these things, and I keep getting these like AI generated responses. They're like, you know, dear valued friend, you know, and all this. We want to help you with your inquiry. Please give us more information. It's like, it's a simple thing. I just want to talk to a real person. So when you're ordering these, I'm not going to leave any links. I look what they're called. I can't remember off the top of my head. They're called this. Yeah, when you're searching, just double check. You might want to message a few sellers and just confirm that they've got the same key. I mean, unless you're not bothered. I just didn't want to keep trying to unlock, putting the wrong key in. These are only little wafer locks anyway. They're not the best locks in the world, but you know. Anyway, I'll digress. Let's get these things fitted onto the old whip. Just trying to work out whereabouts my hinges are going to go. Looks like somewhere there. Right, so we're in. Latches sound good, don't they? Let's test it out. Nice. Got my little lockpick set. That one hasn't even. That one didn't even lock into place. So that is so bad, right? This is locked, okay? locked. I'm not even going to use, this is left-handed, I'm not even going to use a pick. Unlocked. I think I'm going to have to sort some sort of extra bit of security on here, I think. This lock is so bad, look. It's not much better. That is locked. I don't even need a tensioning tool. Left-handed. Oh God, that's just a wave pick. Right, so I've come inside to film this because it's probably a little bit easier. So the idea with this is obviously my rough windows, to do all my cutting and working out on this one and then transfer it to my decent window. So I want to try and have my, which way is it? My window so it looks something like this. So I bought these inserts. I got them custom made by Lambert Engineering. They're really good. I messaged him directly and he made these up. They're reasonably cheap. Two of them. It's 2mm aluminium. It just says Jimny. It just looks quite cool. But what I want to do is I want to have this on the outside of my window because I just think it looks super cool. Probably best to explain what I'm doing here. So I'm just cutting out the mesh part of the window insert just to make room for the latches. Time to offer it up to the window and mark where I need to drill my holes. Oh, I haven't attached the bottom yet. I just want to see if it works first. Just test that it can open with that extra bit of space. No problems. Got to get some decent screws at the moment. I've got a bit of a mismatch. But yeah, you get the idea. Looking good.
Meanwhile,
does anybody else do this? Take a cider out of the fridge and stick it in the freezer.
one frozen wasteland later.
Well, I like to leave it in there for about 35 to 40 minutes. Then whip it out. Hey. Right, what you need is a proper pint glass, but I've got this. All you want to do is crack it open and pour it in nice and quick. Instant cider slush puppy. Cheers. Okay, so I'm pretty much done now. So this is the original window. What I ended up doing was messing around with my template. I cut it a little bit smaller all around the edges, mirroring the inside of the window as opposed to mirroring the actual window itself, if that makes sense. And what I decided on in the end was something like that. So if you're going to get these outer bit that goes on the outside, what you want to do is draw all the way around that and take off 5mm around the sides, all the way around, 5mm off of your main plate. Yeah, this is 4mm aluminium I'm using. It's quite thick. You could probably get away with 3, but I wanted something sturdy, so I've gone with 4. If you are not going to use these plates, then I would suggest drawing around your window and using that as a template, and then just taking off the 5mm all the way around the end. It just makes it fit into the space a little bit better. Just trying to curve it a little bit. I've been trying all different things. It's quite hard with 4mm. It might be easier with 3mm aluminium. Will it fit? I am basically done for the day, so it's all in, fitted. Just need to paint it and buy some bits and pieces, but yeah, look, she looks nice in here. Sealed really well, really good and sturdy. Yeah, I'm really proud of it so far. Beauty. Well, I've taken it off, giving it a little rub down. I was going to spray it, but I might actually take it and see if I can get it powder coated. This one and that one. I just think it'll just look a bit more professional.
1 week later.
Well, that's very annoying, because my windows have just come back from the powder coaters and they look wicked. I can't wait to get them out and have a proper look. Well, the camera is not doing these things justice. They look awesome. What a job this geezer's done. What a job. They look fantastic. Oh, I really want to put them on the car, but it is absolutely peeing it down out there. Oh! Well, the sun's finally come out. Let's get this thing fitted. Well, I don't know how to say this without sounding crude, but I've rounded off my nuts and sprayed them black. And they will be my little spacers. Right, first bit's on. Oh, it looks so good. I was going to rivet it, but I just decided to put Allen key bolts in there for the time being. But yeah, look, they look wicked. Let's get the latches in and get the front on. Just got to put this trim on. It's probably easier said than done. I probably should have done it before I screwed it all together. pretty much done. Really happy with that. Just need to fit a lock. Probably going to make a separate video for that. I've decided against the hydraulic arm to hold it up. I just don't think I need it. I mean, it would be nice. Maybe I'll do it in the future, but for the time being, I'm happy with it. I just need to put all the fairings and things back on, and then we're done. So that's it. Thanks for watching, sports fans. See you on the next one. Ta-ra. Wouldn't it be great to have a lock on this that's wired up to the old central locking? So I've knocked up this quick test piece just to sort of demonstrate the lock. It's going to work something hopefully like this. So to lock it, and then to unlock it, we've got something like that. Right, I've been cutting. Sliding lock, put my motor in there. Cheers for watching, sports fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And while you're here, why don't you check out one of these videos?